In the past 90 days, I've released more than 22 pounds, and this is what I've learned. Radical acceptance. You just cannot hate your way into healing. You cannot have negative thoughts about yourself and your body and even food, and then expect to feel great, expect your body to release the unnecessary weight, because it just doesn't work like that. I believe in energy. Everything is energy. So if you go about this journey judging yourself, beating yourself up, constantly criticizing yourself, it just delays the process. I started to love this journey, and it started being easier to eat healthier and make better choices when I started to accept where I was and completely embrace my body in the current moment. So that means looking at myself and saying, I do not feel comfortable in my body right now. Perhaps I don't like it, but I accept it. I accept this is where I am, and from this space of acceptance, I'm willing to have the awareness to change. So I kept on saying that to myself, and I kept on believing in myself, in my ability to change, and the journey became easier. It became more joyful, because as hard as it was to change my identity around my body and around food, I was appreciating every moment. And I would just bring myself back into that acceptance and love whenever I felt like I was judging myself or being overly critical of where I was. EFT tapping helped me a lot with this. It is truly the only tool that helped me to change my subconscious beliefs around my body and around food. And another important thing is not restricting yourself or limiting yourself. So this has a lot to do with changing your perspective on the journey. So instead of thinking like, oh my God, I have to give up this food or that food, you start to think the opposite and say, wow, I get to nourish myself. I get to eat foods that make me feel great. And you don't always have to eat food for health. Like, I don't know if that's an unpopular opinion, but I love food so much, and I'm such a foodie, and I travel for food. Like, when I travel, I'm looking forward to enjoy food. I love trying new foods. And food is pleasure for me, and there's nothing wrong with that. Food should not come with guilt. Food is food. And if you're feeling guilty for eating, you can become aware of those beliefs. Because how you feel about food also makes a difference in helping you to release the excess weight. Okay, let me know what you think in the comments and follow for more.